a conference in Toronto that actually AI is helping scammers.
People scammed over various different booking organisations for a combination around a Taylor Swift concert.
And she was basically saying you've got to have as an absolute minimum so-called two-factor authorization. Unfortunately for events like Euro 2024, for Taylor Swift, etc., there is huge demand.
Yes, fans have apparently waited for over a year to see her. She's due to take stage. It's one of those slightly weird things, though, for people who think, why are we making a fuss about someone having a concert tonight?
An economic story as much as a showbiz story. She brings in the money.
Guess who's back in London town? Taylor Swift has returned to the UK capital for a whirlwind trio of shows at Wembley Stadium, kicking off tonight, June 21st. The 34-year-old pop sensation just wrapped up a string of 7 sold-out gigs across the UK. She kicked off in Edinburgh at Murrayfield Stadium, then hit up Liverpool's Anfield for 3 more shows, followed by a solo stop in Cardiff's Principality Stadium. Now, Taylor's set to dazzle thousands of fans with her epic 3-hour Eras Tour setlist at Wembley Stadium on June 21, 22, and 23.
Yes, fans have apparently waited for over a year to see her. She's due to take stage. It's one of those slightly weird things, though, for people who think, why are we making a fuss about someone having a concert tonight?
An economic story as much as a showbiz story. She brings in the money.
But hold on to your hats because she's not done yet. She'll be back in August for 5 more shows at Wembley on the 15th, 16th, 17th, 19th, and 20th. London holds a special place in Taylor's heart, especially since it was once home during her 6-year romance with British actor Joe Alwyn. Their split made headlines in April 2023, and Taylor poured her heart into her song So Long, London, where she reflects on their time together in Hampstead Heath at the end of their love story. But hey, love finds a way, right? Taylor's now happily coupled up with NFL star Travis Kelce since last summer, and word on the street is that Kelce crew might be in town to cheer her on during those London shows. Looks like Wembley's in for a treat as Taylor Swift takes over the stage and hearts once again.
Kindly cares about them as well. So, and she also has a massive a ring of celebrity friends.
Because Taylor Swift is in town, her billion-dollar blockbuster Eras Tour will arrive in this country today.
Taylor's epic kebab story. Guess who's getting a taste of London nostalgia? Taylor Swift just put in a massive 450-pound order at her favorite kebab spot ahead of her Wembley Stadium gigs. Ahmed Khan, the owner of Kentish Delight, spilled all the delicious details about Taylor's go-to orders. Back when she was cozying up in London with ex-boyfriend Joe Alwyn, who lived nearby in Tufnell Park, Taylor was a regular at his joint.
Already she is more popular around the world because of every country's people coming here. I wish to her best of luck, and she's gonna be more popular. Yeah, my family like Taylor Swift. My children like Taylor Swift. My daughter, she like Taylor Swift. Only they love Taylor Swift song.
Now gearing up for her Eras Tour at Wembley, Taylor's order isn't fully locked in yet, but Ahmed spilled the beans on what's likely in the mix: chicken shish kebabs and falafel wraps. And for Taylor's personal favorite, it's a classic chicken doner kebab with salad, garlic mayo, and a hint of chili sauce. Ahmed added, Taylor used to pop in all the time when she was living in London. Her boyfriend was just a quick 10-minute hop away, and they'd swing by together, sometimes more than once a month. Arriving with crates of booze. London is buzzing with Taylor Swift fever as the pop queen herself touched down at Stansted Airport ahead of her highly awaited shows. Taylor looked ready to party, rolling in with crates of booze in tow for today's gig at Wembley Stadium, the first of 3 back-to-back shows. Accompanied by her crew, Taylor strutted out of her swanky plane into the night and swiftly loaded up her fleet of 4x4s. Their arrival coincided with a wild scene at Stansted, where Just Stop Oil activists snuck into a VIP private airfield and tagged some planes with spray paint. It's all happening in London, and Taylor's just adding to the spectacle with her signature style and glamour. London Mayor brags. Guess who's giving Taylor Swift the warmest London welcome? Sadiq Khan, the mayor himself, hopped on X to greet the pop queen as she arrives in the city. London is so ready for it. Our city's hosting more nights of Taylor Swift's epic Eras Tour than anywhere else, Khan cheekily tweeted. dropping a nod to her song Reputation and even throwing in a mirror ball emoji for that extra Swiftie touch. He shared a photo of himself checking out a stunning new mural, adding, "And if you're headed to Wembley Stadium, keep an eye out for this fresh mural." The mayor also added that they are expecting more than 600,000 Swifties to join. Swifties are about to inject a cool £300 million into London's economy during their epic invasion. Get ready, London. Taylor's bringing the music and the moolah. London debuts activity plans. London's rolling out the red carpet for Taylor Swift, and her Swifties are in for a treat. The city has gone all out with a jam-packed plan to keep fans entertained between her epic Eras Tour shows. First up, they've made it a breeze for fans to snap a pic with the pop star herself at Madame Tussauds. Talk about a selfie dream come true. And for those craving a more artsy vibe, there's a sip and paint session at Brixton's Market House, where you can unleash your inner artist and maybe even create your own Taylor-inspired masterpiece. But wait, there's more. Looking ahead to August when Taylor returns, the London Eye is gearing up for a special Taylor by Candlelight event. Imagine this, a romantic double rotation on the wheel, serenaded by a live string quartet playing Taylor's greatest hits. And as if that's not enough, there's drinks, goodies to take home. It's a Swifties' dream evening. Red double-deckers replaced by TTPD. London's iconic red double-decker buses are getting a wild makeover. They're being decked out in Taylor Swift style. Picture this. Some of these famous buses are now rolling through the streets wrapped in sleek black, adorned with the Tortured Poets Department logo at the base. And if you peek closer, you'll spot the album cover printed right on the side of these rare Taylor-themed buses. It's like London's blending its classic charm with Taylor's edgy vibes, making sure even the commute around town gets a touch of pop star glamour. Keep your eyes peeled for these special buses. They're a sight you won't want to miss. Swifties go wild for hidden detail. Swifties are losing it over the Eras Tour merch drop before Taylor hits Wembley Stadium. Taylor's team dropped an exclusive tour poster that's got everyone buzzing. Not only does it list all the June dates, but it sneaks in the August gigs too. The poster's got all of Taylor's iconic eras from her debut days to the Tortured Poets Department, all wrapped up in one slick graphic. Over on X, fans are going wild spreading the news. One tweet shouts, "Did you see the London poster? It's got the full lineup for June and August. Hashtag London TS the Eras Tour." Another fan chimes in, "Just drop major money on that London TS the Eras Tour poster, worth every penny." With Swifties shelling out over £300 for this must-have memorabilia, it's clear Taylor's merch game is as strong as ever. London's in for an Eras Tour treat, and fans are counting down the minutes. Fan makes it amid chemo. Taylor Swift fans will go to incredible lengths for their idol. Take Isabel Docking, a 17-year-old Swiftie who beat the odds to attend the Eras Tour in Cardiff. Just 8 months ago, she finished her last round of chemotherapy for Ewing sarcoma, a tough bone cancer diagnosis she received in February 2023. Throughout her treatment, Taylor's music was her constant companion, and her hospital room was decked out with Taylor posters that cheered her on. Isabel shared, "I always had Taylor's posters up by my bed in the hospital, so everyone knew how much I loved her. When I got tickets to the concert, my nurses and everyone on the ward were over the moon for me." Finally seeing Taylor live on June 18 was a dream come true for Isabel. She described the experience as amazing, and you can bet her journey to that concert was filled with resilience, hope, and a whole lot of Taylor Swift songs playing in the background. Climate activists paint Taylor's jets. So here's the scoop. A couple of climate change activists thought they were going all rogue by spray painting jets at a London airport orange, thinking they were Taylor Swift's private rides. Turns out they got it all wrong. These eco-warriors, supposedly from Just Stop Oil, apparently stormed into Stansted Airport thinking they were targeting Swift's plane. But hold up, they ended up in cuffs instead for allegedly messing with national infrastructure and causing criminal damage. Reports say these folks even dropped a video showing someone busting through a security fence and another person going all Picasso with an orange fire extinguisher on a couple of jets. Their mission? protest against fossil fuels, and push for a big promise from governments worldwide to cut out oil, gas, and coal by 2030. Talk about a mix-up in their grand eco-master plan. Fans camp at Wembley despite warning. Swifties are out here in full force, already setting up camp outside Wembley Stadium for Taylor's big London kickoff tonight. They've been pitching tents since yesterday afternoon, even though Wembley's like, yo, don't camp out overnight, folks. The stadium's got a point, though. They're in a chill residential area, so they're asking everyone to only roll through if you've got a ticket or you're hitting up the merch store. Gotta keep the peace with the locals, right? But hey, you can't blame the Swifties for being this hyped up. Scammers targeting Swifties. Swifties heading to Wembley Stadium this weekend. Watch out for some shady Airbnb stuff. Seems like scammers set up fake listings with AI-generated pics or multiple users offering the same room.
A conference in Toronto that actually AI is helping scammers.
People scammed over various different booking organisations for a combination around a Taylor Swift concert.
And she was basically saying you've got to have as an absolute minimum so-called two-factor authorization. Unfortunately for events like Euro 2024, for Taylor Swift, etc., there is huge demand.
Airbnb's on it though, saying they've nixed those bogus properties. They're reminding everyone to book directly through their site to be covered by refund policies and avoid any fake listing headaches. Stay sharp, friends. Taylor's gift to those in need. After her epic gig in Liverpool, Taylor Swift quietly dropped a big donation to help folks in need. The money went to St. Andrew's Community Network, which runs a bunch of food banks and pantries up north in Liverpool. Taylor didn't brag about it, but Rich Jones from the network spilled the beans, saying her generosity will really shake things up for thousands they support. That's all the updates we have for now, folks. Tune in for more.